With former BC Premier Christy Clark out of the running, there's no longer a serious Liberal leadership candidate with a Western Canadian perspective. After much speculation in the days after Justin Trudeau announced he would step aside for a new leader, Clark was the only prominent Western Canadian expected to make a run at the top job. She ultimately decided not to.
It means that while BC remains crucial for a competitive campaign, both in the leadership and in the general election, we don't have someone from the province.
It's not clear where that Western perspective can come from now. Both the apparent frontrunners, Mark Carney and Chrystia Freeland, were born in Western Canada, but made their political careers in Southern Ontario. That makes it a challenge to convince people on the West Coast that they're in touch with Western issues, a potential stumbling block in what's expected to be a hotly contested BC battleground in the next federal election.
This is a federal Liberal Party that has lost touch with an important part of the country, and if it is going to have a chance at winning an election or even saving the furniture at this point, given their position in the polls, they're going to have to find ways to rebuild connections.
At the same time, federal Conservative leader Pierre Pollievre is drumming up support in BC this week.
Thank you very much,
hosting a rally and fundraising in Surrey. A lack of Western focus in the Liberal leadership contest leaves open his opportunity to consolidate his already considerable support in the West.
Let's bring it home.
I think that opportunity was there, whether Ms. Clark is in the race or not. I think Christy Clark had a chance to make the case that she could stand up for British Columbians and for center-right British Columbians in a way that Mr. Pollievre would not.
Neither Pollievre nor the new Liberal leader will be able to ignore BC in the next election. They will both need to convince BCers they have a real plan to make their lives better. In Vancouver, Jack Morse, City News.